Hi guys, I'm making a quick video, my first video ever into YouTube, and it's about something I've been using since Christmas, so like almost 11 months now, and I have some thoughts, and that would be, I'm actually using my tablet, so this is not very well thought, this thing here, which is the keyboard part of, I'll show fancy B-roll, is the keyboard part of the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 book cover keyboard. Quick video, just so if you're buying this, I believe it's good for the Tab S10. I will double check if it is, if it's not, sorry. Anyways, oh yeah, actually just realized, mine at least is the Tab S9 version, and there isn't a Tab S10 as far as I know, and that's sad. Let's start just with the overall quality. It's made out of this silicone, pretty much like a silicone cover for a phone or case would feel like, pretty much same feeling, less grippy though, and that's actually pretty good, I think. It's fairly light also, but it's very plasticky all over the place. It's just made of plastic, silicone, and the keys are plastic, the touchpad is plastic, the connections are plastic, everything is plastic with this thing, which is kinda unacceptable for the price that it is. I'll explain more now. Let's just start with the keyboard. Honestly, it's actually pretty good. It feels snappy, which I like. There's some travel distance with the keys, which is surprising to me. I thought it would be much worse. What's not so great though is that functionally there are some oddities with this one. I think the other versions too have these aspects, or at least almost collide. One thing that is specific to the S9 version is that for whatever reason it doesn't have backlighting, cost cutting most likely, and for example with my laptop I've usually never ever need backlighting for keys. With the tablet I would need, and it doesn't have it, so that's sad, but okay, slight issue, nothing major. The biggest issue I have is that there are some ghosting or like pressing multiple keys at once issues with it. So if you're very fast typer or typist, actually, if you type fast, great, you might end up with gret or grat or grt. So it doesn't register all the keys if you don't depress enough keys. So there's like, it makes you have to type in a slower, consistent pace. If you're already doing that, then you probably won't notice any issues. But at least for me, I can type, even with a small keyboard like this, quite fast. So yeah, that's annoying. Sometimes also, when this is a weird bug, I don't know if it's because of Android or One UI, so the Samsung's version of the Android, or DeX maybe, or the keyboard itself, but I did take off autocorrection, which I wholeheartedly recommend you to take that off if you ever buy this or use it, because at least personally I had many issues with autocorrection, but that's fine. I don't really need it with a physical keyboard. But the thing is though that for some reason if I type, for example, establishment, it might end up, after pressing space to continue typing after the word, it might end up with something like establish est. So it like replaces the last parts of the words with something else. I don't know why. This at least happens with Google Docs, the web version or the app version. And I've noticed to also happen in, what's it called? Yeah, Samsung Notes. And yeah, actually now that I think of it, even like WhatsApp, it sometimes does that. And it's really, really annoying. Because if you delete it and rewrite it, it most likely does it again. I don't know what's up, and that's annoying. Another thing that is quite annoying, and I'm still not used to it, is that for whatever reason, the language key is right next to the spacebar. And in a small keyboard like this, if you type space with your right thumb, there's quite a big of a chance that you will end up typing language and switching languages. And sure, if you type only in one language, that's good. For example, I need it for 3 languages, sometimes even 4 different languages, because it uses in the background Samsung keyboard. And yeah, the keyboard itself is Nordic for me, but so I never actually even need the language button, to be honest. I would just delete it if I could. But I need the languages in the Samsung keyboard app system because I use it on the touch version a lot. So yeah, that's annoying. What else? The keys, this is an issue that plagues even like expensive MacBook Pros, which is unacceptable. It's also unacceptable here, to be honest. And is that it's made of ABS, the keys. I'm almost too clean, like it's a problem for me and my social relationships. But I'm very clean with my devices. I always touch my devices with clean hands. And also everyone I know must touch my devices with clean hands. Yes, that's a rule I have. And still these keys that are, I guess, made of ABS plastic, which usually does this, get shine. So there's nothing you can do for it. You can't clean off. It's just abrasion from your fingers or your finger oils, whatever, that kills the keys, unfortunately. It's not a functional issue, it's just aesthetically not nice, and also they do end up feeling a little bit, what's the word? Sleepier. Yeah, so the issues that I told you about, they sound quite bad. They are in breaking points for me personally, because I don't type very long important texts. During lectures, yes, sometimes it's annoying, or when I'm writing essays, but usually I'm very much on the go, just writing small chunks or in WhatsApp or answering emails or whatever. And in those situations, it's so rare to encounter these issues that it doesn't matter. It's like, I'd say the keyboard works perfectly 90% of the time. That's not what it should be. It should work all the time. Keyboards aren't complicated, you know, but still, that's the case. So the touchpad is made of plastic, which is annoying. I wish it was glass, but I understand that the keyboard part itself, or the lower part, which is the keyboard, it doesn't have any like PC parts like laptop build, so it's not a chassis really. And therefore it's quite flimsy, it's plasticky, it will probably break if it's glass. So that's annoying. What I would wish it had for the price that this costs is a touch feedback version. It's a regular diving board touchpad, which, I mean, it's fine, but for the price though, I don't know, not good. Apart from that, the issue quickly arises here. This keyboard still costs about 240 euros. So, interestingly, that is old information, weirdly enough. So apparently you cannot find officially anymore, at least I didn't in Europe, the normal S9 version of this book cover keyboard. You can find it for 150 euros in the Germany's Amazon store. That is actually pretty okay as a price, I think, and probably the price it should have launched since the beginning. But yeah, alas, the slim version is still officially available, and honestly, some people prefer it. It's easier to have on a lap, and it's even cheaper. So you can either try to find it in a discount, the standard version, or find the slim version with the solid or like non-adjustable kickstand and without the touchpad for even cheaper. Anyways, my opinion holds. If you have the original one, if you're buying the original one, even as a discount, it's still a lot of money. And for the S10 Plus and the S10 Ultra, as well as, you know, the S9 Plus and S9 Ultra, my opinions do still hold with those models, because yeah, they have the backlighting, but it's pretty much the same product. But yeah, that's honestly kind of surprising. Might be even a good idea now to get it if you want it before there's no more left. So yeah, this was exciting. I've never done this before. I might be talking to the void. It might be no one ever sees this, which would be odd. But you know, if you're seeing this, it's not odd because you're seeing it, and therefore I'm not mad. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you want. I guess I'll go edit this then. Bye.